The issue of accessibility was raised at Halifax City Hall today.
Mayor MIke Savage asked staff to put together a report outlining what's been achieved in the last couple of years, what still needs to be done to make the city more accessible.
Sabrina Fabian hit the streets of Halifax to find out what some people with limited mobility think.
Halifax has made some improvements in the last few years to make the city more accessible for people with limited mobility. There are now more accessible city buses, and some intersections even have auditory street signals. The last two municipal budgets and business plans included money to make more improvements, and that's why the mayor is asking staff for an update on those improvements, because the people I spoke to who use wheelchairs say it's very difficult to get around and more work needs to be done. Curbs are narrow, it's hard to plow them in the winter, there are lots of potholes, so that also makes it hard to travel through the city. A common theme that came up among the people I spoke to is that there seems to have been a lack of public consultation.
I think if they talk to people that are directly affected by this, and they see these people can't get to work, they can't go to the library on the weekend with their kids or whatever, they might see that there's, you can't just drag your heels on this for years. This affects real people and their lives.
The mayor's trying his best. It's just not translating through to the bureaucracy. For example, that item that's on the agenda, I know a little bit about it. There was a promise made in the business plan of staff last year to prepare a policy for the city. Nothing was done. We weren't consulted.
Council voted unanimously to support the mayor's motion today. Staff will now have to put together a report on the development of an accessibility policy, timeline, and implementation. Sabrina Fabian, CBC News, Halifax.
The University of Ottawa